Students today have grown up in the age of social media, so I think Edmodo is a very helpful tool in that it allows students to interact and engage with the class and the learning management system in a way that they're familiar with, because it works so much like Facebook in that you can post things, you can like, share, comment on them, and the entire feed is really the main part of the class that the students interact with. And I think this has a lot of benefits over something like Georgiaview that's clearly built for education. And while it has a lot of useful features, may not really engage students in the way that Edmodo does. However, there are certainly some downsides to Edmodo as a learning management system. Compared to Georgiaview, it's significantly lacking in resources to Galileo and other different things like that. It also doesn't really have nearly as many features as far as assignments, discussions, things like that, that Georgiaview really offers quite well. So I think Edmodo, compared to Georgiaview, it has certain benefits for sure, but I think what it could really stand to use is some more features, maybe integrated over time. And I think they need to be careful with how they curate which features they want to put into the program, as you don't want to lose the feel that it has of engagement through being more like social media. But it also really needs to have some more different things added to it to make it more functional for a learning management system as far as from the teacher's perspective. I certainly played around with it quite a bit and felt that the quizzes and the assignments, while they were not bad and they weren't difficult to make, that they still felt kind of restricted in what I could do. And as far as creating discussions or other things like that, I felt that the way that it's set up through social media was going to certainly lead to less maybe thought-provoking instruction and discussions than what would happen if you had a true discussion board. So certainly there are a lot of pros that Edmodo has, but if I were to pick for my own current teaching, I would still have to go with something more like Georgiaview that I use daily, as it just seems like it has the most useful features, and I feel like I have better control over that as far as from an educational perspective and what integrates well with it, and things like that. So it is a good system, but not something that I think is the best in its current state.